Okay, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. If you could, put something in the chat box, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. Put something in the chat box. I'm a little bit of a rush today, so I was setting some stuff up. Okay, guys, very good. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So right off the bat, guys, I see you guys got a lot of things. A lot of folks passed their exam. So welcome to my live stream. If this is the first time joining me, thank you for joining us. If you're returning, once again, thank you for returning. And let's get started. So I am going to be answering your questions. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, put it into the box and I'll get it answered. And if you guys stick around later, I'm going to be doing some practice questions with you guys also. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So I do have my, I'm in my Garden City location here in Long Island. So I do have my full setup here, which includes a chat box for one of the first times here in a while. There. So I'm going to be putting the questions underneath me as I go through them. So you'll know what question I'm answering or what topic I'm particularly talking about. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, if I don't answer your question, you can just try to repeat it, but I try to answer everyone's question. Try not to put your questions or type your questions too many times around. By the way, guys, if you guys appreciate what I'm doing by coming out here, dedicating time and hopefully getting you guys to pass your exam, please click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started on that. So the first thing up is I have a question from Doc. Hey, Andrew, I'm enrolled in your PMP course. I'm confused as to relationship between FDD, the product backlog, and a hierarchy of epics, features, user stories, and tasks, which is... So you have to understand how it's broken down. In traditional project management, you would take a deliverable, you would decompose it until you have work packages, which would be decomposed to activities, right? In Agile, you have something very similar. In Agile, you have what's called an epic that's broken down into features, that's then broken down into user stories that may be broken down into tasks. So it's basically breaking down things. It's basically decomposition or decomposing deliverables, basically. So an epic could be like the whole thing. It could be like you want to make an accounting system. What are the features? You want accounts payable, accounts receivable. And then if you want to break that down to user stories, then you would break it down into stories within the accounts receivable section. Like, oh, I'm an as an accounts receivable personnel, I want to be able to send an invoice to get paid on time. So that's what you need to understand, the hierarchy of how things are broken down. All of this is eventually stored in the product backlog, is what you should know. So the product backlog eventually becomes a story backlog. In other words, it has a bunch of user stories within it. Adela says, hey, Andrew, passed the exam on November 24th. So congratulations on that. With above target, thanks to your materials. Simulation was the key, and the mindset was very helpful. There was a weird drag and drop of a Parkinson's law. Yeah. So first of all, congratulations on passing your exam. I'm super happy that we were able to help you get past your exam. Now, I just did a video. Hopefully you guys watched it a few minutes, a couple hours ago. They released a video on these new terms. So there is a drag and drop and maybe even a multiple choice questions or multi-select questions that deals with these terms of student syndrome and Parkinson's law and self-protection and drop baton, I think it was. So review that video that I just released. I want you guys make sure to go over it. Almost everyone is getting questions on it. It's a really quick video. It's only like 8 minutes. So go through it, learn those terms, because you're probably going to see it on your exam. So thank you for letting us know that you pass, and welcome to the world of PMP. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? So congratulations on that. All right. Rishma says, "Hey Andrew, how are you? Tired. See, I need some caffeine in the night here. Watch today your new video on the new terms. Thanks. What questions should we expect? I think some people are getting drag and drop, if I'm not mistaken, is what I was told. But some people you may get multiple choice. Just know the terms. They're pretty easy anyhow. Hey Andrew, I passed my exam on November 29th, so congratulations on that. So excited. Thanks for your study sessions and emphasizing the mindset helped tremendously. I still haven't had a setup. Come on, man, you got to get a piece of cake. What's wrong with you, man? You know, passing the PMP exam is a gigantic amount of effort. It takes a lot of effort to pass your exam. So what I tell people to do is if you are going to put in all this effort, you might as well celebrate well. So get that piece of cake, all right? Congratulations on that and letting us know. Can I use the mindset? Technically, the mindset, the Agile mindset for the PMP is still useful in ACPS. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing that is way off. It is what you should be doing as a project manager. Can I access any practice questions? My ACP course does come with a bunch of practice questions. I don't think you need more than that. ITF, I do not have practice questions except inside of the class. It has a practice exam. If you buy the Udemy course, you get an ITF, you get a bunch of practice questions. I don't think you need more than that. James Glover, the 2023 practice guide, I don't know what you're talking about, has been changed. What practice guide are you talking about? That one, I don't know. You mean the process guide? If you're talking about the process guide, that's no change. That is basically a copied paste of PMBOK and a reorganization of the PMBOK Guide 6th edition. I don't know of any other practice guide. So anyway, the PMP exam will not be changing anytime soon. If the PMP exam changes, PMI will let us know at least 6 months before the exam changes. PMI just doesn't change it without not giving notice. So if you guys are hearing rumors that the exam is changing, that is not true. The exam is not changing. Now, they always add they may add a couple of new topics. They may add some new terminology on that. That's why stay subscribed to the channel. That way, there's any new developments or new topics or terms like I did today. If anything like that comes out, you'll know what those terms are. All right. All right. Hey, I passed my exam today. With 3 above target. Congratulations. Thanks for your course. Wear the blue shirt. You guys see I'm wearing dual blue shirt today. So if you want to pass your exam, wear a triple blue shirt. Blue shirt. Okay, we don't need to know the underwear part, but you did wear blue pajama pants. So you're all blue. We'll celebrate Friday. Maybe that's a good idea. Keep the BS for Friday, but you can still have a piece of cake tonight. ACP is next in 2 weeks. Yeah, I agree with this. If you pass your PMP exam, I would say go and take your ACP as soon as you could. I would say 2 weeks, maybe even a week, maybe 3 weeks maximum. And the reason for that is because when you study for your PMP, you have already studied almost everything that's needed for your ACP. So I think you guys should do that. By the way, did you guys click on that like button yet? Come on, guys. You guys got to click on that like button. I see a lot of you folks in here, but nobody's clicking on the like button. All right, very good. For standard Agile practice, is a product owner normally attend sprint planning? No. Daily stand-ups, probably not. The daily stand-up is really for the team. So does the sprint plan meetings when the team determines what gets done in the next sprint. Which books are required for PMP 20? Is the same books that are required now as the exam has not changed. Do you recommend CSM before PMP? No, you don't have to. I mean, if you have it, it's good, but I don't. The time you would spend doing that, if your objective is to get PMP, take that same time and get your PMP. Don't worry about CSM. I personally consider CSM to be a very entry-level, very basic certification. It is. I've never seen anybody ever fail it. So I would tell you, just go to your PMP. Unless you're applying for jobs that requires CSM, the industry recognizes CSM, then I would say you probably want to get it. Hey, Andrew, would a production of special edition of a weekly newspaper be considered a project or an operation? Uh, that's a really interesting thing because it's the same thing you're doing over and over. I mean, the deliverable is different, but it's the same set of processes. Printing a newspaper, I don't know, I would want to call that a project. The deliverable is not so unique, and the processes are basically the same. Like, they don't really have different budgets or anything like that. At least I don't think so. Remember, operation is something that just doesn't end. The project is something that has a start and an end date. I mean, especially weekly. If that's what you're going to put on your application, your projects are going to be every week. You're going to be there for a very long time filling out that application. I would send an email to PMI and ask them that question. That one is a tough one. I would say no, but maybe they might accept. When you're a PMI member, you get access to the Agile Practice Guide, the Process Practice Guide, the PMBOK Guide 7th edition, and you get a discount on your exam. And God forbid you fail the exam, you get a retake of $275. Wow, I scrolled down. You guys have a lot of questions there. All right. Good morning, Sanjay. Well, good evening from New York. I'm currently doing your Udemy class. Should I know the new vocabulary you posted yesterday? Yes, you should. They're on your exam. Thanks, Andrew. 3 above target this morning. Oh, congratulations. Your Udemy course and simulator did the trick. I had a beer and a carrot cake for lunch today. I should recommend it. Congratulations on this. That's how I want to see you guys celebrate, and that's how I want to see you guys pass. Get the simulator. Get the course if you don't have it. I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably have it. That's how you know me. When you are ready to do your exam, get the simulator. It's the closest thing you're going to get to the real exam. It's going to drill that mindset into you, and you will be just fine passing your exam. So there you guys go. Let's see here. All right, and you do know how to celebrate well. Very good. What is the best way to prep for ACP and PMP together? There is no best way. Don't try to kill 2 fish with 1 stone. Or I should say 2 birds with 1 stone. Concentrate on one exam at a time, because PMP is a beast by itself. PMI will be easier, the ACP. Concentrate on your PMP. When you pass your PMP, then think about doing your ACP, okay? I was set for the exam on the 18th. Any final advice? Yeah. Review the mindset, review your simulator, go through the questions you got wrong, watch the video explanations, and go take your exam. Get a good night's sleep. The current PMP, I don't know where people are getting this from. Like, it's going to change. No, it's not. Hey, Andrew, my PMP exam passed my PMP with above target in all domains. Congratulations. Thank you so much for your study session and simulation, which really helped. Congratulations on passing your exam. I'm super happy once again. I was able to help you pass. Now, did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? How did you celebrate? Put it in a box. Let me know. So congratulations on that. I'm happy I was able to help you pass your exam. Samir, Andrew, I passed above target Udemy course and mocks were on point. Thank you so much. War Balloon definitely had a piece of cake. So for those of you guys, when you're taking your exam, you can see one of the secrets of passing your PMP exam is to wear blue. Don't ask why. I don't know why myself, but still, don't ask why. Just do it. It's the superstition of passing the test. It seems like that's what everybody does. So congratulations on that. And you celebrated well. That's what we like to see. Hopefully, for all of you guys that have passed, hopefully the PMP opened many more doors for you in the world of project management. Moselle, hey Andrew from saying taking my exam on Monday the 19th. All right, keep us updated. Let me know next week what happens. I'll be back next week. TIA first time score. All right, looking good. The 70s not so good there, but you went up to 80s. You went down back 70s. You got your exam on Saturday, Joe. I think what you should be doing, Joe, is to review the questions you got wrong. Make sure you understand them, not just memorize the answer, and I think you're going to be okay. Hey, Andrew, I'm here to say a big thank you. Well, thank you for coming and telling us. Thank you. I passed my PMP exam on Monday, the 12th of December. The Udemy course and the simulator helped a lot. Well, I'm glad it did. Congratulations on that. I blessed I blessed the day I found you, or God bless. Okay, well, congratulations on passing your exam. I am super happy we were able to help you pass your exam, but you didn't tell me how you celebrate. Did you get a piece of cake? How about a big piece of steak? Instead of a cake, maybe we should just eat steak too. That's good too. All right, so congratulations on that. Hopefully, that opens many doors for you. All right, so Mary says, yeah, he's getting questions from the drag and drop with those terms. All right, make sure you know them. I got the drag and drop questions you just mentioned. It seems like a lot of people got those. Yeah. Maybe, hey, Andrew, I passed 3 above par on Saturday. Thank you so much. I took your Udemy course and the same mindset was the key. I had mimosas with friends. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Tiramisu. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm really bad at reading, by the way. I can't really read and spell and write very well. Sounds crazy, right? Congratulations on that. I am super happy we were able to help you pass your exam. Seems like you celebrated well. I grab a couple of beers, though, Not a fan of the mixed drink thing. The mixed drink has too much sugar in it. Get a couple of beers. It has a lot of antioxidants. Good for you. But congratulations on passing. Hey, Andrew, there, set number of iterations per project? No. All right. Every project can have a certain number of iterations depending on how much features or how much work is in a product backlog. Is a Scrum Master mostly coaching and team building on Agile? That's right, because the Scrum Master is a servant leader on an Agile project. And who holds a bad team member accountable and then removes a team member? We don't fire people on a team, right? We coach them, we help them, we help build them up. That's what good project managers does in the world of PMP. Okay, so you got to get that right, James. One of the things that I tell folks to do is you can't actually think that you can just fire people. You can't coach them. An Agile team, it's about team building. It's about being a servant leader is what really, realistically, is what it's about. All right. What other questions do we have here? I bought your TI simulator a month back with new questions on the new terms have been added. Will I be able to see? It's just one question. I just added a drag and drop to it. I forgot which question it was. It'll probably be there in about 2 days, though. It's not there right now. It's just one question on those terms. We just replaced one, so it's not a big deal. If you have the simulator, don't worry about it. All right. Hold on 1 second here, guys. Let me just fix this up. I can't find something. Okay. Let's see here. Where am I? All right. Zarin says, hey, Andrew, passed yesterday with 3 above target. Thank you for your amazing materials. Simulator and mindset is a must. Yes. Know the mindset you pass your exam. I've heard of people studying the mindset, taking the mock, taking the simulator, and they pass. I don't recommend that, ever doing that. I've seen people do it. Don't do it. Study it well. I'm glad you did. You did the materials, you did the simulator, did the mindset. That's the key to passing, guys. So congratulations on this. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Did you grab a couple of beers? So congratulations on that. I am happy we were able to help you pass. All right, no problem. I said, hey, I passed my exam above target. I wanted to thank you for your Udemy course and for the mock exams. Love the material and the way you reach them. I think you mean teach them. Very well organized. Well, thank you for that, Nassim. I'm super happy once again we were able to help you pass. Now, did you get a piece of cake? How about a couple of beers? Did you do that? Congratulations on that. Once again, for everybody that passed, hopefully you guys get new jobs, new careers, better raise. All right. Indian food, my family. I don't drink or eat cake. Sorry. It's probably a good thing. But you know what? Drink some Coke, get some Diet Coke, all right? Eat some, and still get some cake, all right? Celebration to come, all right? The exam is very difficult, and 4 hours is not enough to complete it depends on the person, right? We got some folks that finishes this exam and in 2 hours. I mean, last week I think I had somebody finish in 2 hours. It's insane. But some people do find the time. If English is not your first language, if you can't read it fast enough, that 4 hours goes by real quick. So I'm telling you guys, this is no joke. I jumped from making 80 to this is $50,000 more with a PMP. That is amazing, in my opinion, because you're making $1,000 more a week, like literally $1,000 more a week, because you get your PMP. Guys, use this story as motivation. Imagine if I pay you $1,000 more a week, would you do it? Watch your PMP ECO video on Udemy. What are the benefits of watching it before the exam? To know what's in the exam content outline, of course, you should go through all the videos on Udemy. You paid for it. Hey, Andrew, I'm Henry from Hong Kong. I'm going to take my exam tomorrow, 9 a.m. I finished simulator with overall score of 80. Okay, you're good. Just get a good night's sleep. Maybe review your mindset. You're good. Review the mindset and formulas. Don't worry with the formulas too much. You're probably not going to get any questions on it. Recommendations: get a good night's sleep and wear blue. I think that's a good one. How to beat exam fatigue 1 hour into the exam. You should not have exam fatigue within 1 hour. The only way to beat exam fatigue is to take a break. You got to take a break. If you take a break, exam fatigue is not a thing. If you don't take a break, exam fatigue can be very troubling. So 1 hour into the exam, you really shouldn't have too much exam fatigue. That means maybe you didn't get a good night's sleep. Maybe you're dehydrated of some kind. So make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you eat well. Make sure you get some sleep before your exam. And he said, I forgot to mention, I also wore a blue shirt and a sweater. That was part of my 3 above targets. Thanks again. Hey, you guys know the proctors of Pearson View is going to start wondering, why the hell does everybody that take a PMP always wear the same color? Yeah, Andrew passed my PMP with 3 above target: blue, tracks, hoodie, and shoes. Tracks. I don't know what tracks are. Okay, so congratulations on that. Welcome to the world of PMP. We know that blue definitely helped you pass. Blue is going to give you the confidence you need, and you did, and you passed your exam. I'm super happy I was able to help you pass your exam. So keep on, how you celebrate, keep on celebrating. If you didn't, or you should start. So congratulations on that. Thank you for letting us know, keeping us motivated. And for all of you guys that came already and told us you passed, thank you so much, because this is keeping everyone motivated. It's what this is about. Hey, Andrew, woke up early to be part of your weekly sessions. Well, thank you for that. Appearing for the exam in 3 weeks. If you can, the Udemy mock exam is good. I would highly recommend to get the simulator, though. All right? Get the simulator, get 80s in the simulator. They're going to be okay. Noreen. Andrew, I passed 3 above targets on November 18th. Celebrated well and wore a blue shirt. Well, that's why, that's why you passed. Congratulations. I wanted to mention that I took the test from home, and on test question when the test shut down. Well, sorry to hear that. Did it start back up? We continue this. I panicked, but the proctor was able to get me back online. For those of you taking a test, if something goes wrong, simulator was key. Very similar. Yeah, the simulator, I think, is going to be the closest we have to the actual real exam. So make sure you get it. Make sure you go over it. I don't really hear, there's some horror stories on the online exam crashing on some people. Now, the majority of people that takes this exam has no issues. But some people do have. And if you don't have a good internet connection, if you don't have a good computer, maybe your wireless is not working, I always recommend plug-in connection versus a wireless. If you don't have those things, it could be pretty difficult to the online test. If you don't have those things, maybe you want to go to a testing center. But if your internet is nice and strong and your computer is pretty stable, I would say just take it from home. Because you go to a testing center, it's harder to get an exam date. It might take months to get an exam date. Versus if you are doing it if you do it at home, you get unlimited dates. Basically, you can take that exam in a few hours from now. Versus testing center, you might wait weeks, maybe even months. James, I said I read a team, flow-based scheduling, where you use sprints, or the term, flow-based scheduling, where you use sprints, life cycle, and velocity. Can you clarify that term? I can't remember that term. I don't know if I covered it or not, but I can't remember it. So I have to buy them to pass, or the course and use better. The ACP has a full review on all the topics you needed for that exam. It has a lot of the same content as the PMP, but there are a little bit more in depth into Agile. So you should get that course. If you're getting it on Udemy, get it on sale. It's like the price of a coffee nowadays. So why not? Just started a journey for the P certification and complete 50 lectures. You got a long way to go. Congratulations. You're on your way, though. Everything starts with the first step, right? Artist Girl says, hey, Andrew, greetings from Jamaica. Oh, how are you doing today? I passed my exam yesterday, 3 above target. Congratulations. The exam is 90% Agile. Whoa, that's a lot. No formulas or MBTI. Mindset was the key. Thank you. In Jamaican terms, enough thanks. I hear you, man. Enough thanks, enough respect, enough blessing. I'm Caribbean too, so I hear you. Congratulations on that. I'm super happy that stuff was able to help you pass your exam. Did you celebrate well? How about some red stripe and some, what do you guys got over there? Let's go to mine from Jamaica. Red stripe and beef patty and cocoa bread. That's good stuff. Put some cheese inside too. All right. Got to take some pills for that, but that's all right. Doc says, can I use the 35 from the PMP to qualify for the ACP? I think you could. Or does one need to get another 21? Maybe you could just use it. I think you could. ACP requires experience with Agile. Correct. If you do not have Agile experience, you cannot qualify for the ACP. As you do need to have, I believe, 1.5 years worth of experience. And so I took my bootcamp class last week, and I have the PMBOK 7 and the Agile Practice Guide. Is that enough, or do you recommend additional materials? Yeah, PMBOK 7 really doesn't have anything that's really useful for your exam. Use my study guide is what I would recommend. To use my course, it's my stuff, so that's what I would recommend. But PMBOK 7 is a no-go for me. I would say skip it. Read the Process Practice Guide, or the PMBOK Guide 6th edition. So either the PMBOK Guide 6th edition and the Agile Practice Guide, or the Process Guide and the Agile Practice Guide, and do the simulator. I think you'll be fine. Or just read my guide and the simulator, you'll be good. Section 1 was very long, with long questions and options. I've heard some people tell me that Section 1 seems to, maybe they try to demoralize you there. Does your Udemy ACP certification qualify for 21? Yes, it does. And I sent you a message and asked if I could get an autographed copy of your book to give to someone for Christmas. Any chance you can help me out there? Ernesto, I would love to. Let me see if I can get around to LinkedIn. Guys, I know a lot of you guys have sent me questions on LinkedIn. It's just so much that I just don't get a chance to respond to it. I should hire a helper to go through it. What I do is I come on to these live streams and I figure I'm going to answer everyone's questions, but I get hundreds of questions every day from folks all around the world that purchases my books and videos and simulators and whatever. You guys got to remember, I just don't only teach PMP, right? I teach a lot of CompTIA products, CISSP and CEH and Lots of other stuff. CISM, CISA. So I get a lot of students. If I'm, if I don't want to say I'm ignoring your question, probably I can't remember that. I mean, that sounds like fun to do. I guess you come see me in the city if you're in New York City. Best thing I can offer. Follow-up questions from above on the PMP. The PMI authorized PMP exam prep is released for instructors. Yeah, I don't know what that is. TIC seems very well. Thank you for that. James, they may be updating their own material, the PMP, but that's not updating any of the core materials to the book. That's just their courseware. Is there any changes to the PMP exam? No, not at all. Do not put your question so many times. One time is good, man. I'll get to it. Are you still going to come out with a course on how to actually do project management? Okay, so this course is called the Mindset, the Mastermind Program. Feel free after this. I'll just let you know I passed the PMP test. I will just let you know how to pass the PMP exam. After this, I will let you know. So the Mastermind is the course that I created that's going to actually tell you how to do actual project management, how to creation of project plans, how to creation of project documents, how to actually manage a project. Not project management from an exam perspective, but project management from an implementation perspective. The ability to attend a course and then walk out and actually be able to manage a project, how to handle conflicts, how to manage risk, how to manage schedule, how to manage a sprint. All the documents, all the templates, all the steps that you need to actually manage a project is put into the PM Mastermind program. Now, the Mastermind, I announced it a few weeks ago. We got a ton of calls for it. And the website is not even up. It's tiapmmastermind.com. And some folks call in, quite a lot of folks. There's only 25 seats in it, and it's gone. It's completely sold out. So people bought it up, and I don't have any more room for January. So I am gonna get a date in February, and I'll do another one in February. See, I didn't want to get into this teaching every single month thing. I wanted to do it maybe once a quarter or once every other month, but we'll see. I'm going to try to do one in February. So if you're interested in something like this, you should already be PMP certified, or you should already be a project manager for a while. Or if you're a new project manager, at least go through the course we're in PMP, because it's not a beginner level class. Okay. So I'll give you guys more information about it when the full website comes up, but it's basically what I told you there. It goes 5 to 6 days long. It's 5 days in total, with a sixth day for a review and a nice dinner. We all go out and have some fun. It's an in-person thing, and it's a live online thing. Moselle, hey Andrew, can you explain the 3 C's of user stories? I can't even remember the 3 C's in user stories, man. You got to watch a video on that. Card, conversation. I can't remember the 3rd C. Card, conversation. Lost it. Yes, guys, I don't remember every single thing I teach in depth, but I know I did a whole video on that. So when you write a user stories, it brings people together for them to interact. Remember face-to-face conversation? So they write on an index card the user stories, and they can conversate, they can talk. And the 3rd C, I have no idea. I just can't think. If you guys know what the 3rd C is, put it in the box. You suggest getting the Udemy course, then purchase simulator. That is correct, Wendy. Tiramisu. Oh, yeah. Oh, tiramisu. Okay. See, I can't ever read. Yes, that's the cake with the coffee in it. That's good stuff. If I'm right on that. I came across a question. One team member asked about Rosemary of a daily stand-up. What does a PM do? Address the team member, or do it in another meeting? That's not what the daily stand-up is for. Celebrate with ramen and milk cake. I don't know what the hell is a milk cake, but it sounds horrible. Milk is not good for you. Don't drink milk. But ramen is good, put some egg inside, put a piece of chicken. How do you break into PM? Do I need experience? Project management is not really a field by itself. Project management is an industry within an industry. There's project management in construction, in IT, in sales, in finance, in management. So project management is like managing projects within a certain industry. So it's technically not something you go out and you study by itself. It's something maybe you're really good at programming and you want to start managing programmers. Project management and programming, most of the time it's going to be falling into like Agile. But I know there's degrees in project management, but it's not really like a profession by itself. It's like a profession in a profession. For all of you project managers, if you guys agree with what I just said, put it in the box. Let me know if you agree with that. All of your tips are useful. I did push-ups and the breaks to help me a lot. I would do that, all right? As fat as I am, I can actually do 40 push-ups in a row. As fat as I am, all right? Metal Wings. I have the test later this week and have been getting scores between 70 on your simulator and the question. Are the questions similar or tougher than really? They should be about similar. All right. I think you're going to be okay. 75 to 80. Review the questions you got wrong. Know the mindset. No questions on formulas. Had a couple on new terms on today's video. Yeah, that's why you guys want to review today's video on all the new terms that are out there. Felt the initial, a lot of people say this, initial 60. So if you feel that the initial 60 questions was hard, just remember it probably gets easier after that. Can we bring a scrap paper? No, they will give you, if you go to the testing center, they'll give you a little whiteboard to write on. And if you take it from home, you're going to have a virtual whiteboard. It's like drawing in paint. Andrew, is your Udemy updated? Yes, it is. Sanjay, 7 years working as a maintenance professional with small projects works now. If those small projects, if you have a bachelor's degree, if those small project adds up to 36 months worth of it, you're good. Or if you don't have a degree, if they add up to 60 months, you're okay. Just follow the main requirements. That's all. Flow-based scheduling referring to Camden. I do cover Camden in the course. Hey, Andrew, I have my exam on the 24th, day before Christmas. Hopefully you pass that Cozy Tech because that'd be the best Christmas present. If you pass your exam like Christmas Eve, that'd be the best. I completed the TIA simulator and is getting 72. Okay, just review the ones you got wrong. A little bit low there with those 70, 72s. Am I ready? Should I go through the course? I don't think you need to go through the whole, go through the mindset. How many of you got audited? All right, you guys got audited, put in the box. I did, I taught a live class last week. Maybe some of you guys attended it. I'm not sure if anybody's here from it. I did teach a class last week and in our DC location. And we all submitted. So if you take a live class with me, I submit the application with you. I go over it with you. I check your descriptions and I make sure you submit it on the last day of class. And what happens is the actual students that submitted it, I think 2 was audited. So you're not likely to be audited, but if you do get audited, no worries. Submit a copy of your diploma or your degree. Submit a copy of the 35-hour certificate for my course or any course you take. And, of course, get an electronic signature from one of your sponsors. And I highly recommend your book study with the Udemy course. I took and paid megabucks for a PMP 2-month course, and it didn't shake a toothpick. And your expertise, my goal is in. Wendy, I've heard that many times that a lot of people spend thousands of dollars on courses that was bad. There's some organizations that are selling PMP courses for like $2,000, $3,000, $1,500. It's an insane amount of money. You shouldn't have to break your bank to become PMP certified. If you really want a live class, guys, I have a live class at the Technical Institute of America that I teach sometimes myself. I may teach one in the next couple of months, but I have amazing instructors that I handpick myself. And we charge like $600, $700, I think, for our live class. And if you can't afford that or you can't join one of our live classes, go get the Udemy course, get my study guide. You're going to spend tens of dollars versus thousands of dollars. Don't be crazy. A live class is great because I get to cover all the materials with you. It's nice. You get to learn everything very quickly. But a self-paced course, you're going to learn the same thing. All right. So I don't think you should go to these providers and spend thousands of dollars on a PMP course. You're insane. Don't do that. I never tell people to do that. Even when I do my PMP course, we don't charge people an arm and a leg. What are your thoughts about the growing importance, popularity of scaled Agile? Agile will grow in the industry because of the sheer upfront value. That's a thought that I would like to do in a whole nother video on the future of Agile. And there's a lot of certification coming out for it. I would say it's going to get more popular, if that's what you're going to ask me. I think Agile popularity will only grow. Is the PMP changing for 2023? The answer is no. If it does, PMI will let us know months before it changes. So if you're taking your exam within the next 6 months, no. Do you teach? I don't teach. Obviously, you got my live course, my books, my video course. I teach once in a while. Once in a while, I'll teach a live in-person class, maybe in the DC, in our Virginia location. If you're interested in a live class with me, call the reps and ask them. They'll let you know when. I got audited. It wasn't very lengthy. I had documents and you email them. And it's fine. Yeah, if you get audited, just submit the documents and they'll approve it pretty quick. They're pretty quick on that. How to memorize? You do not need to memorize the 49 processes. Okay, confirmation. That was it. Card, conversation, and confirmation. Yeah, that was the 3 C's. I forgot that one. So confirmation. So you guys are ready for your exam more than I am. So it's confirming what value they see there. The team gets to confirm the value that the customer wants. All right, there you go. I forgot somebody asked me that. All right, very good. I submitted my PMP. I'm waiting for approval. Well, Rose, you give it a few days. 3 to 5 days is what PMI says. You're getting approval. Then if you submitted it a couple hours ago and they haven't gotten back to you for an audit, you're probably not going to be audited. What are the steps and tools I use to pass my exam? I'll go through my course, the simulator. I think you're going to be fine. Andrew, will you record the mastermind course and offer the recording for sale? I haven't determined if we're going to do that yet because it's so interactive. It's interactive. You see, here's why the mastermind course is probably not going to be something that's going to be sold as an e-learning course. The point of the course is to make you guys better project managers. You see, I need to interact with you. I need to talk to you. I need to understand you. You need to understand me. Face-to-face conversation, whether it's hopefully in person, but if you can't do it, even live online, we have an amazing camera setup that the equipment that we use to run the live online setup for the mastermind is thousands of dollars. It's not like a $100 webcam. So it's thousands of dollars worth of equipment to give you guys a live interaction. You learn more. You get to ask more questions. That's why it's expensive because we get a lot of requests for it. And if you really want to become a better project manager, this is the way to do it. So I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think so. But things may change. Who knows? Where can I buy your book? Also, the Udemy course. You can buy my Udemy course from Udemy. The book you can buy on Amazon. Will it be enough? Yep, you'll be fine. Get the simulator too, and you'll be going to be okay. If I study and learn Udemy course, do I need to read the PMBOK? No, you do not. What about PMI? All of these other certifications that PMI offer, I'm not too sure about them. PMI ECP, I always tell people to get that one after your PMP. From Palestine, thank you for these live streams. It keeps me in the mindset when I'm not in the mood to study. I have a study hack that I'm going to do a video on. I have a way of, I never thought of it as a hack. It's something I do, and I was telling one of the folks around here had a hard time studying, and I told him a little trick that I do to trick my mind into studying. And I'm going to make a video on it, like a really quick video, like a YouTube short tomorrow, Thursday, something. Yes, because it lets people know you know Agile. That's the value of it. After your PMP, yep. All right. After my PMP certified, I want to change my work to become IT. Which course should I take? Since I'm working and building now and not familiar. Henry, you got to understand, IT has two. I'm not going to talk about this for hours, so I'll try to give you a short answer. When you're coming to IT project management lies in two different sections. You have the programmers and you have the network system security guys. So you have the creators and the maintainers, I call them. So the creators are people that program and create hardware, program and create software. Those are going to be the creators. It's going to be programmers. Then you're going to have all the installers, the technicians, system administrator, network administrators, security personnel, security analysts, pen tester, and so on. So when you're doing project management in IT, like I did project management or do project management in IT for implementers. I do project management in IT for all the folks that runs all the systems. So installing large systems, configuring large systems, rolling out Windows to 1,000 machines, setting up Active Directory on 1,000 machines. That's going to be my version of IT. Now, you have to know what part of IT you want to be in. So Henry, if you're looking to get into IT and manage IT projects that deals with programming, go take some code courses in coding. If you want to learn to get into managing projects in infrastructure-based projects, whether it's security, it's systems, it's networking, get some IT certifications like A+, Net+, Security+, get some certifications. Nowadays, it's all the Azure, the AWS, that type of stuff. All right, hopefully that makes sense. I know I could go on and on about that. Maybe make a video on that. How long does it take to get a reply from PM submit your application? 3 to 5 days. What is the difference in the cube model? So this is just different ways to engage stakeholder. That I do cover in the course, all right? You got to check that one out on that. Which Agile frame is best to use when a team of 2,000 people? That is way too much. A team should not be more than, I would say, anywhere from 7 to about 15 people. This is just way too big. This is a team this team should be broken up into smaller things to conduct a sprint. The problem, 2,000 people, the problem there's very little chance for there to be information sharing on the team. That 2,000, I mean, what are you building with 2,000 people on a team? Do we have the cost? The mastermind cost is $2,500 online, $4,000 in person. Yeah, you should let your, if you're, the mastermind program is for your jobs to pay. Or if you're a consultant, pay tax write-off. You get a full tax write-off on it. The Technical Institute of America is a licensed school. So if you take a course with the Technical Institute of America in the United States, it's a full tax write-off. Did you guys know that? Passed my PMP and War Blue. Thanks, Andrew. Celebrated with a glass of wine. Wine. That's grape juice, man. That's sour grape juice. Don't get that. Not a big fan of cake because you haven't had the right cake. That's why. Get a good piece of carrot cake. Get a couple of beers. That wine is not good for you. Congratulations. I'm super happy we were able to help you pass. I read your book. It's easy to understand. Well, thank you. Do I have to go over your video or your demo before taking a simulator? If you read the entire book, Karen, go through the mindset. I think you're going to be okay. The book is a summary of all of the videos. What happens after 5 days PM has not made a decision about your applications? I would send them a quick email. They should be 3 to 5 days. I wouldn't just do it on the 5th day, though. Give them a few days. If I got above 70 in the 3 phases of I might consider I can reach above target. I don't even know what that means. I guess, I don't know. How many mock exams? 6 mock exams. What is the name of the simulator on Udemy? There is no simulator on Udemy. Just practice. The simulator is on TIA. That's Tom India Apple. Exams.com. TIAexams.com. Have a property and casualty insurance agency since, if you have done project management in your insurance agency, why not? It doesn't take me where I need to access. Does it take a while? It should be pretty instant. All right, check your junk mail. Sometimes it goes there. Hey, Andrew, any advice on the best Scrum to take after I pass I would say PMI ACP. If you want to do just pure Scrum, or you want to be like a Scrum Master to say you're a certified Scrum Master, Scrum Alliance is the big company. I don't know them. They're not paying me to say that. I'm just saying that. Please explain the difference between avoid and accept risk response. So avoid the risk eliminates the risk, right? So avoidance is an action that's taken to eliminate the risk. Don't go down that path. The risk is 100% gone, that risk. But remember, if you avoid one risk, you get another risk. But that particular risk is gone. Acceptance is no action, literally no action. Just happens, it happens. So avoidance and accept is like really completely opposites to each other, man. Because, avoidance is really, the risk is 100% gone versus acceptance, the risk is 100% there. So imagine there's a risk of an earthquake killing you wherever you live right now, but you don't have earthquake insurance. You never thought about it. You don't have earthquake response plan or earthquake-proof housing. If the earthquake happens, what do you do? You deal with it. So that's acceptance, means to do nothing. When do we use contingency reserve? When you're running out of time and money and you have to use the contingency of time and money to keep your project on plan. Good evening, Andrew. I passed my exam on Monday thanks to your courses. Congratulations. I am super happy we were able to help you pass. For all of those of you for the exam soon, the mindset will save you. Don't take this exam lightly. I never tell anybody to take this exam lightly. I got into drinking this drink here called Celsius. No, they're not sponsoring the video. I just need some energy today. Believe me, I need that energy today. What does the inclusion of the 35 hours in the book means, please? It means that when you buy the book, it comes with a 35-hour class that you have to activate. You get a 35-hour class because you need to take a 35-hour class to take your exam. Hello, Andrew. I passed my PMP today. Simulator mindset is key. Definitely celebrating tomorrow. You know what? That sounds pretty amazing. I hope that you celebrate well tomorrow. What I want you to do is I want you to go and get yourself some cake. Get yourself a couple of beers and celebrate well, because you know why? Cake and beer makes everything better. So congratulations. Let me see here. One of the things I will tell you guys is notice simulator, mindset, Udemy course. This is a continuous team. This is what everybody's used in the past. So, and a lot of you guys, a lot of people send me messages. By the way, if you're not on LinkedIn, go do your LinkedIn. Send me a request. I'll be your friend on LinkedIn. And a lot of people ask me a lot, what do I need to study for the exam? And this is what I give them. So hopefully, if you're asking me this question on LinkedIn, hopefully I answered it for you. The PMP Simplified book 35 hours by you, unable to order the book. Is there an ebook? No, there's no ebook. I'm not sure why it's not available international. Any key prep before taking ACP exam? Know your Agile concepts. You be giving away anything today? No, not today. The first Tuesday of the month. So the giveaway will come on January 3rd. All right, if you need a giveaway, January 3rd. Hey, I just bought the book. What's this mindset you're talking about? Look in the back of the book for the mindset and the e-learning course that comes with the book has the full mindset in it. Please explain smoothing. So smoothing is when you push problem with. It's a problem. So it's a problem. It's a conflict management technique. So what it is in smoothing, you're basically saying, it's not much of a big problem. So let's say you got a problem, you want to do it your way, I want to do it my way. It's not much of a big problem. And you walk away. It's called a lose-lose scenario because the problem is not ever actually solved. We both walked away from it. I got it to process it. We have finished processing, but did not check your junk mail. All right. I click on the course. It keeps taking me to the card. Yeah, check your junk mail. All right. I'm able to score 70% in your exam test in Udemy. Should I go ahead and schedule the exam or take it's in your mock exam? I would get the simulator. All right. It's closest thing to the test. All right. That's what I would tell you guys. Get this simulator. Okay, guys. Very good. I have answered every single one of your questions. Thank you guys for letting us know those questions. Now, let us do some questions that I have for you so I can go home. I'm not far from home. I live in Long Island. This is our Long Island location. When you guys see me with this brick wall and the black desk. So. Let me open my stuff up. Get you guys some practice questions. All right. Okay, so I've got 8 questions here for you guys. Let's get this done. Hold on. Let me do some practice questions with you guys. Okay. Okay, guys, let us do some practice questions here. Let's read the questions. We are going to answer these questions, and then I'm going to give you guys the mindset. So we're going to apply the mindset to get these questions correct. So let's get started, guys, on these practice questions. All right, practice question number 1. A dispute between team members of a third-party vendor and your team has been escalated to you. What should a project manager do first? Meet in person with the vendor, call them over the phone, draft send a contractual letter, send an email to the vendor. What's the best way to solve this here? Put the answers in the box. All right, we got Patil. Last name. Hey, Andrew, given exam yesterday. Congratulations. First 80 were much lengthy and options were too lengthy. Consume a lot of my time. Okay, sorry to hear that, but don't keep your hopes down. All right, what I want you to do is bring it back up, take that exam again. All right, you got this. Smooth is similar to withdrawal. Withdrawal is when both people walk away, and this one they're just pushing it aside. You see, the thing with withdrawal is that the problem technically ends because there's no more conflict versus smoothing. It's probably still there. They're just gonna have to deal with it later. Okay, send an email to info@tiaexams.com. That's the support email, and see what they say. They'll help you out with that. They're pretty quick. Generally within 24 hours. After you click on the... All right, somebody's giving you some advice there. If you have problems with just send a quick email to info@tiaexams.com. Generally, they respond pretty quick. When would PMI audit your application? The moment you submit the application, they're going to tell you if you're audited or not. What is a great advice to learn on the 49 processes? There is none. Don't memorize those. Okay, the answer here, guys, is meet in person with the vendor. So what is the best way to solve problems? In person is the best way to solve a problem. Not over the phone. Don't send a letter. Emails are the worst thing. In person, face-to-face is the best way to solve a problem. Practice question number 2. Customer resource training is a required project deliverable. Required training has not yet been completed, and this likely constitutes schedule risk. How should a project manage the situation? Update the risk register and present it for the discussion. Allocate extra post-implementation. Alter the schedule. Discuss with the stakeholder, deal with the risk. Put the best answer in the box. Justin says, passed the exam 2 weeks ago wearing my blue shirt. Scored all above target. Use the air simulator and these questions to prepare. Celebrated with care. How about the beer? Did you get a beer? Congratulations, dear Justin. I'm super happy you're able to pass your exam. So congratulations on that. All right, very good. Thank you, Justin, letting us know that you aced your exam. Kumar R. I passed my PMP last Wednesday morning with 3 above targets here in Australia. It's same time you last. Many thanks, Andrew. Well, congratulations. Come on. I'm super happy you're able to help you pass your exam. All right, it's great. That's what we need to see, all right? We need to see that you are putting in the time and effort. Did you celebrate well, though? You didn't put that. All right, the answer here, guys. I'm not sure. You guys seeing the same question that I'm seeing? It says customer is required. The required training has not yet been completed and it's likely a scheduling risk. I should have update the risk and present it for discussion in the next. So you're gonna wait till the next meeting. This is really just you're not taking action really against it, right? You don't want to just edit and add things. Don't delay, don't add. So that's not the answer. Discuss the deal with the risk because you have to come up with solutions for the risk. Although I like this part here about putting it into the risk register, this other part that goes on and wait till the next meeting means that you're just adding it to the risk register. You're not actually, when you add it in, you got to assess it. This one here is a better answer than A was. A customer has requested changes to the project scope. This will affect the way the product functions. What should the project manager do in this case? Ensure the project manager approves. Ensure the change control. Sponsor approves. Subject matter experts. Put the best answer in the box. All right. Basically, who should approve the changes? Choose the best answer in the box. Okay, guys. Very good. Very good. Okay, guys, the change control board is the best answer. If there's any kind of things that has to deal with, especially approval of a change, the change control board or the sponsor of the change control board being a better answer here, not the project manager or subject matter. The change control board may use the project manager though, or the subject matter expert for advice. Now, this was a question that I've seen a lot of people ask me before, and I'm going to give you my opinion on this answer. Multifunction, the project team is informed that a complex application cannot be completed on time. The current resources. The project manager hires temporary resources. Which one is showing here? Is it mitigate, transfer, accept, or avoid? I put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Okay, guys. So this is one of the questions that some people go with A. It's not B or C. So this here would be to give away the risk to like a third party, right? So this you're not. You're still managing the team. Acceptance means to do nothing. And then a lot of people got this A or D, and it's so mitigate is to reduce risk. This is to eliminate risk. So this one is to eliminate, and this is to reduction. It says a complex application cannot be complete with the current. So there's but if you hire temporary resources to complete it, that risk has been eliminated. His action on the risk to so that's where you guys got to get the term right. Ask yourself, is this risk still here? Well, if the current resources can't do it, but the new resources could, then the risk is not there anymore. That's avoidance. But if you say to yourself, well, if the risk still exists, but in a smaller impact and or smaller probability, that's the mitigation. So one, the risk is gone, and the other one, it just gets reduced or reduction. That's the difference. Be prepared for a question, something similar to this. Avoidance eliminates risk. That's right. A project manager completed step, completed a major pharmaceutical development, confirm the release that all deliverables are working, confirm the quality assurance is signed off, inform what should the project manager do next? Use lesson learned, revise the risk register, close out procurement, distribute the release documentation. Put the answers in the box. But I know somebody says, but there's still a risk of temporary risks coming up to speed. Even when you avoid risk, you take on new risks. But that initial risk is gone. It's just a whole new risk now. But the initial risk is gone. Remember, every action has risk. Every single action we do has risk. So if you avoid flying in a plane because you don't die in a plane crash, you take a car, you drive, you can get in a car accident. But the actual risk of plane has been avoided, if that makes sense. All right, very good, very good. What answer? A lot of A's in here. Okay, good. Yes, everybody's got this one. Yeah, you can't close out the project. Obviously, they're closing out the project here. It says completed. All the deliverables are done. It's been, you inform the customer it's done. Then release your team, do your lesson learned, and you're good. There's no more risk. The project is done. Procurement is done in closed procurement, in conduct procurement, control procurement, actually. Distribute, release, no, that's when you give it over. Do your lesson learned. The best answer here, guys, question number 6. A team member on an Agile project has an issue where he cannot decide on the method to create the user interface for the application. The sponsor would like the application to be completed right away due to regulatory guidelines. What should the PM do first? Ask the sponsor of the issue and tell them about the potential delay. Meet with the team member to understand more about the issue. Ask the sponsor to choose a method. Provide additional training to the team member. Damn, I think I put the answer there. That was my mistake, guys. I think I left too much information in there. Take a free one for the night, guys. Take a free one for the night. All right, you guys got this. Okay, what have you guys got? All right, very good here. The answer is C. You want to find out, don't take actions against a problem. First of all, you don't know how to approach it, and find a root cause of it. It's not like the application. We'll go to a meet with to some more about what exactly is this issue about. Has an issue where you cannot decide on the method. So that's the best way. Ask the sponsor. Never go to the sponsor as part of the mindset. Again, the sponsor A and C are out. Provide additional, you shouldn't be training team members. You can train in project management methods, but not in the actual work. Do we need to memorize any formulas? The answer is no. You should know your EVM. I would say yes, but people are taking this exam and nobody's getting questions on formulas. Practice question number 7. On a hybrid project, a new team member was added to the installing phase of the project. All the members are unhappy with the performance and would like the member to be removed. What should the PM do first? By the way, this is a really typical question you're going to get on your exam. What should the PM do first? Meet with the sponsor and inform him of the issue on the project. Meet with the team member and teach him how to install the product. Review the resource map. Meet with the team and ask for guidance. Put the answer in the box. Put the answer in the box. All right, put the answers in the box. Okay, guys, what answer do you guys have? Put the answers in the box. All right, so this one here is pretty simple to understand if you follow the mindset. So what exactly is the mindset? Well, they're unhappy with the performance. Well, what are you going to do first, right? So the first thing you do is never take action. Don't go never go to the sponsor. It's, throw that out. And any choice that says go ask for help with the sponsor or the PMO is never an answer. Meet with the team member and teach them how to install the product. You do not know. You'll never teach any kind of technical methods, because that's not you. Now, meet with the team and ask for guidance. Well, this is going to show the entire team. Before you do this, you may do C, but you may do D, but C comes first. Review to your plan. Now, this is an agile project. This is a hybrid project. So you're going to have all the project management plan components. You're going to have all the agile components too. The best thing to do, review the plan before taking an action. And teach them how to install. Remember, some of you guys selected this answer B. You do not select answers where you are teaching people how to do physical work. That's not what a project manager does. A painter doesn't know how to paint. You teach them how to paint? No, you don't do that. All right. Practice question number A. During a sprint on a project, a team member is informed the PM he will be out for the next 4 weeks. This would likely add to a delay during the sprint. What should the PM do? Review the sprint backlog, inform the team, cancel the remainder, and finish the sprint with all the features. Put the best answer in the box. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. Okay, guys, put the answers in the box. All right, so the answer here, and I saw that most of you guys were able to get this one correct. I think pretty much everyone. Inform the team and brainstorm a solution. Yeah, so the best thing to do if you're solving a problem with a team, especially says sprint, you're working on an agile project, meet with the team, work with the team, and let them come up with a solution. Review the sprint backlog. Nope, don't remove features. You cannot remove things from the sprint backlog. That's the team. You don't cancel a project, part of your mindset. Finish the sprint. It's almost impossible to do that if somebody's gone. So meet with the team and see what solutions they can come up with. Project manager shouldn't be really making solutions per se. A project manager should be working with the team to come up with the solutions. All right. Very good, guys. I am all done here with questions and you guys. So thank you guys for attending tonight. Hopefully you guys were able to learn something. Where the hell am I? Here we go. Okay. So guys, thank you guys so much for attending. By the way, did you guys click on the like button? Come on, guys. Click on the like button. You said like how time to spend each question and when to skip. Any tips on how to time the exam? I did a video on how to manage your time on the exam. It was done like last year or something like that. Check out that video right here on the channel. I did do a video on that, how to time your stuff. Okay, guys, it is going on to 8:20. So thank you guys for attending. If you guys have any questions, bring it back next week. You can try to send it to me on LinkedIn. I don't know if I'm going to respond, guys. It's just a lot. Watch the video I just posted. If you're taking your exam in the coming weeks, watch your exam. Take your exam in the coming weeks. Watch the video I just released. All right. And if you're taking your exam in the coming next 7 days, good luck. I wish you the best of luck. Come back. Let us know how you did. Let us know how you aced it. And if you're taking your exam in more than 7 days, keep on studying. Don't give up. You got this. And with that in mind, guys, how often do you do lives? Every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. We do a live stream, answer everybody's questions. Well, guys, that brings me to the end of it. Thank you guys for all the likes, guys. Thank you guys for attending. I will see you guys in a week from now. So you guys have a good day, evening, week, weekend, holiday, morning, afternoon, sunshine, moonshine, everything. In the coming days, weeks, months, years, whatever, good year, good month, good whatever, a good holiday. Okay, you guys take it easy, guys. I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to go home now. It's getting pretty late. So you guys have a great night. I should say evening or weekend for you guys, right? Or daytime. I don't know. Okay, take it easy, guys.